Good morning, everyone. Hello. Good morning. I hope you all can see us and I hope you all can hear us. I'm very happy to have you all here for our very special One Special Woman Awards. And to start off, let me begin by quoting Malala Yousafzai. She said, "There are two powers in the world. One is the sword, and the other is the pen. There is a third power stronger than both, that of women." I am Sai, your host for this morning. Now, while different professionals continue working with neurodiverse children and their families, there are some unsung heroes that we tend to take for granted. These heroes are the women who have a steadfast approach towards their kids and families. They take each day as new and celebrate the small joys with their kids. But it is not easy as we think it is. They never speak of their struggles, and they do it with a smile on their faces. In fact, most of them would not have any other way. Today, we at One Special Place want to recognize the efforts of these women who continue making a difference by their strong presence and their never give up attitude. These women have redefined the meaning of acceptance and owned it up like absolute queens. Today's ceremony is a small effort to acknowledge their huge heart and all the work that they have put in for their kids and the neurodiverse community at large. Now, to get the ball rolling, I invite Pratiksha Gupta, CEO and founder of One Special Place. Over to you, Pratiksha.
Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm audible. It is truly a delight to be sharing this morning with all of you today. I am so grateful that One Special Place has been able to host these very special awards, which truly mean a lot to me and to all of us at One Special Place. The One Special Place Women Awards 2023 celebrate compassion, commitment, patience, perseverance, and farsightedness among women in the disability sector. Women are bringing about a new India with their hard work and tenacity, transforming their lives and even the nation's potential. Well, I'd like to jog back a little bit and take you to how these awards started. The first edition of the One Special Woman Awards came out in 2018, and the second one came out in 2019. Then we had to pause because of the pandemic. And now we are back again this year with the third edition of the One Special Place Women Awards. Well, over these years, we have witnessed some amazing nominations. And it is heartwarming, really, to see the effort, the dedication, and the courage that mothers as well as caregivers of children with and individuals with special needs they gather for the well-being of their family. On behalf of everyone at One Special Place, I salute all such women. You make us all proud. Well, we can never really quantify the efforts and the courage of a mother or a caregiver, but these awards, they are a small direction and a small effort to celebrate such women and recognize their efforts that have gone behind the scenes. Over to you, Say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pratiksha, for introducing everybody to the concept of One Special Women Awards and what made you start this. Now, I would like to take this moment to introduce our judges for these very prestigious awards. And we have some really special ladies as our judges. I would like to introduce Ms. Preeti Srinivasan, who is an award winning disability rights activist working to create an inclusive India, a public speaker, writer, agent of change, and currently a PhD scholar at IIT Madras. Four-time TEDx speaker, keynote speaker at various national level conferences and events, and a true embodiment of courage with determination, Preeti Srinivasan is an asset to the Indian society. A national level swimmer, state level cricketer, and an excellent student, Preeti suffered a spinal cord injury at the age of 18, which left her paralyzed below the neck. Despite losing her sense of identity in a split second, Preeti re emerged like a phoenix to become the founder of Soul Free, a public charitable trust that is working to improve the quality of life of persons living with spinal cord injury in India. We are honored to have you here, Ms. Preeti. And our next judge is Dr. Ajanta Sen, a PhD in development planning from the IIT Mumbai, India, has engaged with play and learn activities on international projects. She is also the co-founder Jello Communicator, where she has been involved in conceptualizing and development of an AAC application that helps those with speech difficulty, especially those with cerebral palsy, and autism to speak and to do so in an expressive way with the help of a tool conceptualized by her called the ELP, Emotional Language Protocol. Jello has won several prestigious awards such as the UNICEF Innovation Funds Award, National Award, the M Billion South Asia Award, the Microsoft Nipman Award, and others. So there we have it, our really talented special judges. And to now further the proceedings, I would invite Ms. Preeti to address today's gathering. Over to you, ma'am.
Namaste. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. When Pratiksha ji reached out to me, I didn't have too much of an idea as to what I was, getting into. But I'm really happy that I got into it, and I think the entire organization and the kind of professional and beautiful presentation and the way she goes about it, I'm sure you, Sai, and the entire team of One Special Place are doing a great job. So I want to congratulate you on this. Running such an online campaign and putting all these things together at the same time can't be an easy job. So I want to congratulate Pratiksha Gupta on her efforts at One Special Place. And with this One Special Woman Award, I think it's an amazing because initiative, because my mother has taken care of me for the last 25 years. I'm a quadriplegic. I'm literally paralyzed below the neck. And without her, I wouldn't be alive today. So, this is exactly what I saw when I was judging the other candidates, the other nominations for the award. So, women who have sacrificed their careers, women who have sacrificed so much of their time and efforts, and yet they stand out as champions for their children. They have gone through so much in their own personal life. Um, as mothers of special children or special individuals, there is a lot of social stigma and other underlying currents that they must face, not just the difficulty of the impairment itself. The social difficulties that come along are very strong. For example, one of them had to go through a divorce, I saw, because many times the men are not able to handle it. So the women have to be doubly strong, triply strong. The stigma is not only against the child, but against the mother. And as a parent, as a spouse, as a member of society, they need to face so many difficulties. And yet they come through as heroes and heroines for our sakes, for the child's sake. In a country like India, when you have a special needs child, whatever the need might be, whether it's a physical disability or an intellectual disability, they need to fight on many levels because schools don't want you. And if you don't, many places are not accessible. Actually, one of the doctors that I spoke to recently, she said that her daughter faced a multi-level fracture in one of her legs that required about 6 months of rehab. So she was in a wheelchair for 6 months. And what they faced was that her daughter could not go anywhere. She could not go to a movie theater. She could not go to a restaurant that she really enjoyed. So the world disables us. Our society disables us in so many ways, and it's very difficult when see, I wrote the net exam, and they gave me first preference in location. But when I went there, the net exam, the examination hall was on the first floor, and if I have to be carried up a set of staircase, that demeans me. The least they can do is make it accessible. So starting from disability, starting from accessibility, we face obstacles every step of the way. And without our parents support, without the mother's support especially, it becomes extremely difficult for people with special needs in India. Till today, this is something that I think every parent of a special needs child thinks about. What happens to my child after me? Whether the child is 30 years old or 40 years old, we still remain children to our parents, right? So, what happens to the special needs individual after the parent is not around is a very big question in India, because there is no support system. We are one-fifth of the world's population. And I started Soulfree because I came to know, if my immediate family is not around to take care of me, there is no place anywhere in India that I can go and live with dignity, even if I can pay for the rest of my life. So that's when my mother said, "You be the change. I have faith in you." And that's how I came to start Soul Free. Not even then, actually. I was scared. I didn't know anything about how to run an organization. So I said, "Ma, I can't even take care of myself. What am I going to do taking care of others? I don't know anything about accounts. I don't know anything about the legalities of running a trust. So I don't want to do it." But then my mother had to have bypass surgery. She has had a quintuple bypass 7-hour surgery with both her knees also have been replaced, and yet she's at 71, she's still my primary caregiver. And when she was undergoing bypass, we shifted to the big city of Chennai for 3 months. And 3 months later, I came to know when I returned to my hometown of Tiruvannamalai that within that 3 months span of time, two paraplegic girls who I knew, they were paralyzed below the waist, but their hand functions and everything were fine. They could do the cooking, they could do the cleaning, they could be very, very productive in their homes. But they were told that they're a shame and a burden and a curse on the family. They were told that nobody is willing to marry their brother because they exist. Their own parents left poison next to them, and they drank it and passed away. This is the reason I started Soul Free. In India, without the championing of the mother and the father, there is very little chance for a life of dignity and purpose for a special needs individual. This narrative needs to be changed. I applaud each mother in who has received the award and who's received the nomination. I applaud every mother, even if she's not in this award, who takes care of a special needs child with love, care, and devotion. But not all mothers are like you. And for that, the government and society, everybody needs to come together to ensure that nobody is forced to commit suicide because of a physical condition they have no control over. It's nobody's fault. We can't be thrown onto the streets and abandoned or forced to commit suicide because of a condition we have no control over. It could happen to anyone. And all of us together are responsible to ensure that we all get a chance at a life of dignity. Mahatma Gandhi once said that the true metal of any society is seen in the way it treats its weakest link. And how do we treat our weakest link? The children with special needs, the parents who become old, anybody, how are we taking care of them? Each of us need to introspect, just spend 5 minutes thinking about what we are doing to make a difference in this world, how we are positively impacting the world around us. I started Soul Free And today I can say that Soulfree is supporting more than 2,000 people, 2,000 men and women struggling for survival below the line of poverty, who are facing a lifetime of paralysis after a sudden spinal cord injury. If this broken body that doesn't even work below the neck can impact more than 2,000 lives, then what can you do? Once more, I want to congratulate all the awardees and all the mothers who sacrificed their lives to take care of their special children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for that absolutely moving, talk. And there we have it. This just goes on to show why we need to acknowledge these efforts, and why we need to, celebrate these women. Because, like you said, it's not an easy journey. And just to be felt acknowledged, just to be felt seen, I think that goes a long way to all of us. So thank you so much, Preeti, for sharing this with all of us. And I'm sure all the viewers are taking back a lot of strong messages from your words. uh, Now, just like Preeti, we have two very special guests with us, who have also been previous winners of One Special Place Women Awards. And I would like to introduce them, and then they have a few words for us. So, starting with Mrs. Kamini Lakhani. Now, Mrs. Kamini Lakhani is the founder and director of SAI Connections. She has been providing services in the field of autism for more than 25 years, and is the authorized director of professional training for RDI in India and the Middle East. She's also the mother of a young adult with autism. I would invite Mrs. Kamini Lakhani to share her words. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so much, Sai. That is such a lovely introduction. I'd like to start off by thanking Pratiksha and by thanking One Special Place for inviting me to this forum. And of course, it's been a privilege. I've received the award earlier, so I know exactly what that feels like. So thank you so much. I must also mention that Preeti, I was really touched by your address, and it actually inspired me to continue to work, to provide services. Sometimes life gets difficult, but your words have come in at an opportune moment for me, and I really thank you for that. Totally inspired by your story. Um, I just like to share a quote by Maya Angelou, one of my favorite writers. And she says, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." So, for every mother over here, um, yes, life gets difficult, but we need to continue for the sake of our children and for ourselves. And when we cross that difficulty, you'll see that as a mom, you become empowered and you go on to support so many other people in the world. So, thank you so much. And thank you for having me here today.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your words of inspiration. And I'm sure all of us are taking a lot from what you've said. Now, our next guest is another special lady, Mrs. Smriti Rajesh, a devoted and a hardworking mother, an enigmatic and enthusiastic role model for parents, and a charming human. Words fall short in glorifying this beautiful lady, Mrs. Smriti Rajesh. She is the mother to Advait, fondly called as Addu, an autistic teenager who runs and creates jewelry and is self employed at such a young age. Smriti is also a special educator and helps many other families with her knowledge and professional experiences. I would like to invite Mrs. Smriti Rajesh to share her words of wisdom with us. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sai, for the wonderful introduction. And I think I'm one of the first, when you started this award ceremony, I think the first year I received the award from One Special Place. And as a mother, I always believe that mother is the best therapist, or parent is the best therapist. And of course, a mother is one who takes the responsibility of taking care of a special need child, and always as a co-therapist we are working with the child. And I believe that love is the best teaching method. And even though we unconditionally we love our children and we try our best to take care of our children, to attend all the therapies, and life will be, it's, I'm not telling it's always happy moments. We enjoy all small successes with our children, but there are very difficult situation, especially everyone, even if it is a close family member or from the society, everyone will be looking into what the label of the child and what the child is not able to do. A mother will be working a lot to get small achievements, and they'll be happy, but at that time people around the mother will come and tell that now also your child is not capable of doing this, now also you are not able to do this because of your child. So there will be a lot of negative comments around the mother. Even though she is trying her best to keep positive, it's not easy for a mother to keep positive all the times. We all will face up and downs. As Preeti was explaining today, yes, a mother is trying her best to keep positive, but always it's not easy. But I was fortunate in a very difficult, when I was going through a very difficult situation, this One Special Place awarded me as a special mother, and it was such a big recognition at that time. And so I'm very thankful to One Special Place, Pratiksha and her team. You people are doing a good job for appreciating these mothers. So I'm sure today also you have wonderful nominees, and you will be, and they all will be excited because you gave that appreciation to them, that yes, you are doing a good job, and move forward. That means a lot for parents, and they need that recognition, because most of the time, even though they all are trying their best for their children, most of the time people will be looking into what the child can't do. That is what. So you people are doing a good job, and thank you so much for inviting me and for sharing this platform with me, and my congratulations and all the best wishes to all the participants today. So you all are the winners, and you are doing a good job. So that's all from my end. And one more time, my sincere thanks to Pratiksha and your team for always encouraging our children, for always encouraging the families. So they supported me a lot. With Adu also, they always used to spread the message that what my child is capable of doing. So you people are doing a good job, and my sincere thanks to you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. And our love and best wishes are always with Adu, you, and your entire family. So, really, thank you, Mrs. Kamini Lakhani and Mrs. Smriti Rajesh, for sharing your experience, and your words just tells us why we want to share this acknowledgement and celebrate these women even more. It means a lot, and thank you so much for taking out time for today. Now, let's get to the part of getting to know our finalists. So there are so many special women, courageous, brave, absolutely marvelous women who are doing so much in this field. So it's never an easy choice to make, but we have some great women. I would just like to share them here, and then I would invite Pratiksha to announce the winners. Okay, so these are finalists for One Special Women Awards 2023. We have Mrs. Kriti Mitra Bhatia, founder of The Special Mom. We have Mrs. Pooja Joshi Bhadrige, founder Angelman Foundation India. We have Mrs. Anupama Bakshi, mother of Pranav Bakshi. who's India's first autistic supermodel. We have Mudita Bagla, Myra's supermom. And we have Mrs. Bhavani Singh, who is Mananjay's supermom. These are our finalists for this year, and all of them have done brilliant work, and they continue to do and make differences in the whole community of neurodiversity. And now we are there. We are at the moment where we're going to announce the winners, and I invite Pratiksha to do the needful. Over to you, Pratiksha.
Thank you, Sai. I would first begin by saying thank you to everyone who joined us today. Backend, Preeti ma'am, Kamini ma'am, and Smriti. Your words have left me so warm-hearted and with a very moist eye. I feel so privileged to be hearing you sharing your experiences and words of wisdom and inspiration. And if with these awards, if I have been able to impact even a single mother out there, I mean, I think our entire effort to host this event and bring about a change in society, that is fulfilled. I honestly, truly, deeply feel that all mothers, all caregivers are doing a phenomenal job, and we can never quantify the efforts, the dedication, the motivation, the inspiration, what drives each and every mother, each and every caregiver to give their best to their family member. But since this is a platform where we are inviting parents to come out, mothers and caregivers to come out and nominate themselves and share their success or failure or their journey with the world, we have had a very good number of nominations this year and top five finalists, which our core team has selected based on different parameters, which show that they are capable of bringing about a change in the society. And our judges have also voted for the top three winners. Um, I will be announcing the winners now, but my congratulations to each of you, to all the finalists. I think you are doing a phenomenal job, and my heartfelt gratitude and um, thanks to all of you for doing what you're doing for your family members and the community at large. Okay, so here I go. The first winner of the One Special Woman Awards 2023 is Kriti Mitra Bhatia. Congratulations, Kriti. You are moving mountains. I spoke with you the other day and I realized that there's so much more than what meets the eye. So I hope that with this sort of inspiration and that drive that you have, may you continue to touch thousands of more lives. Congratulations. The next winner of the One Special Woman Awards 2023 is Anupama Bakshi. Anupama ji, it was very lovely meeting you the other day, and a huge congratulations. You have had a life which is filled with inspiration, and I hope that with this honor and appreciation, you feel loved. And once again, many hearty congratulations to you. And the third and the last winner of the One Special Woman Awards 2023 is Pooja Joshi Padrige, who's the founder of Angelman Foundation India. Pooja, congratulations. Your life is so inspirational, what you've done for your son and for the community and parents who are battling with the Angelman syndrome. Hats off to you. My heartiest congratulations to all the winners. Please understand it was a really hard decision for our judges and our core committee to take and choose the three winners, but you all are winners in all aspects. Continue your hard work with your family, with your children, and sky will be the limit. Thank you so much. Over to you, Sai.
Thank you. Thank you and congratulations to all the winners. Like Pratiksha said, all of you are winners, but we had to make a choice, and it was not an easy one. And it was a truly, honor to have interacted with all of you, to have heard your stories. Really phenomenal, and heartiest congratulations to all of you. Your zest and dedication towards your children and families is so inspiring. You're putting a great example out there for all the parents who might need this boost right now. It was an honor for me to have interacted with all of you, our judges, our guests, and I thank you all for taking out your valuable time for today. Thank you so much for sharing your stories and words of wisdom with all of us. When we don't find a way ahead, we have to make one for ourselves. And that is exactly what each one of you has shown us today. Here's to more power to you all. Thank you. Have a great day. Signing off now. Congratulations once again to all the winners. And let's keep making a difference. Let's keep working in this field. Bye bye. Take care.